Welcome back to our channel, everyone. This will be a new video with Tiff and I. So for this video, we're gonna be talking about the December 3rd, that is the World Disability Day. So how are you, Tiff?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. So let's start with the topic. So for the um World Disability Day. Do you do things in Canada about that day, or that goes like in every other day?
Every other day, pretty much.
So you don't
I
do
actually I didn't know it was World Disability Day until someone had mentioned it to me,
actually me.
and I know who that somebody is. Sophia. Not naming any names. Sophia.
Yeah, that's me. So you so here in Mexico, we have, well, in several states and cities, they do like parades, like walkings. I mean, like rollings and walkings with different people with the different types of disabilities we have. As we know, we have people with that are blind, hardly of seeing, and that are not listening, that are deaf, that have the autism and those kind of different disabilities. So do you know people on your country that have those kinds of disabilities?
Most definitely. I have quite a few friends that have like autism or CP, cerebral palsy, spina bifida, nonverbal, and I know I've grown up with quite a few different disabilities and friends with different disabilities as well.
What kind of challenges do you know that they have, and that our community, our disabled community there in Canada, has to overcome?
I don't know. I know for me, trying to get as much knowledge and respect and getting the word out just to for people to acknowledge the disability as if it wasn't different, but
Yeah.
we're the same. We have just like everybody else.
Yeah, that's true. Even though we have a disability, as I would say from the beginning that we did this project, this series of videos, that we are people
Mhm.
with disability, although that we have the disability, we do the same things as other people do. Other people do, just like
Yeah,
just a
yes,
different way.
right. I my friends and I actually one of my really good friends was we had a conversation about this the other day, and he had said to somebody, um, well, what if you were physically challenged? What would you do? How would you be able to move around if you couldn't move those things like your arms or your legs or your hands? How would you be able to do your daily tasks? And it's actually really funny. I've asked quite a few people if they were in the same predicament as myself and you, Sophia, how would they get around? And the response is quite unique. It's quite different. People are like stumped by that question,
Yeah, they usually don't.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They usually don't know,
Want to,
or they don't want to address those questions until they need wheelchair, they need some crutches, doesn't matter what kind of crutches, or they need some kind of accommodation to their needs, to their new needs. So I think that people
Exactly.
with born disabilities, like chronic disabilities that you and I, we don't know
Hmm.
other kind of lives about above
Right.
we don't know other kind of lives other than having a disability. But other people, like the ones that got the disability, like in their 20s, or when they in the younger, they had a a life prior to disability and after disability. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Or as somebody with a disability, you and I have gone through it our whole lives,
yeah.
right?
Hmm.
So we know what it's exactly like. It's just interesting, the perspective.
Yeah, different perspective. I have asked other people that have friends like in my dance group, and then I have asked them that how's it feel like most of other people have they got a disability, like for example by accidents or car accidents or other diseases
Yeah.
and diagnoses. So they got the disabilities, and other people like me and like other like our younger member of the group, they born with a disability,
Right.
so they got the other side of the story.
Right. Or even, I hate saying this, but like race and gender, that's a whole other race, religion. That's another thing too. People don't understand, right?
Yes.
Um, I went through a situation recently, and I actually had a conversation with a friend, and I said, like, just because we're different doesn't mean we should be treated
Different.
different, right?
Yeah.
We need those accessibility to, how do I word it? We need, we are just like everybody else, but we need certain accommodation
Yeah.
to live out our life. It shouldn't be about that. It should be, hey, this is what I need to live out my life. This is how I need it. Would you help me? Sense?
Yeah. People need to
So,
understand that we are normal people just with different needs. So, like for example, you and I need a wheelchair to mobilize. Somebody needs You and I need a wheelchair to mobilize. Somebody needs crutches. Somebody needs for autism
yeah,
needs communication mobile communication devices and other kinds of stuff. For example, you were talking about your friend, your kid friend that needs some accommodations to his disability.
right. So you read my mind when I said that,
What?
but that's exactly what I was getting at. And I said, like, society kind of puts that stigmatism
Yeah.
of what you can and cannot do, right?
Yes.
Under, like, um, unless people, they don't know what you go through unless they've dealt with the exact same thing and the exact same issue as yourself,
Yeah.
right?
Unless they're your family or pretty close friends, because just family or just
Mhm,
caregivers or just people really close to you. They
mhm.
know what you go through every single
Exactly.
day.
Hmm. Like, especially like even in dance, I kind of learned this recently. Um, Even in dance, I had somebody recently. I said I use my hands and my arms. I might not be able to use my feet, but I use my upper torso
Yeah,
to be able to.
transfer.
I use my upper torso as if, yeah, um, transferring or reaching things, and that's kind of like even if you have an injury, for example,
Yeah,
um, like say if you have a knee, it's the exact same, like it's a similar pain when you get it up in your, let's say, your elbows or your hands.
or
It
shoulders.
feels like adequate, I guess. Yes, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. One thing though, I
But this
was
past week,
saying,
that's all I've is conversations.
yes,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
because you got the tennis elbow that you told me.
Yeah. Yes.
And one of the things that I have told several people, it's even though I have
Yes, I did.
my legs function, and even though that work, most of my movement that I do goes with my upper torso and my shoulders, my arms, my this part of the body. So most of my movement goes with this. So I need to have this part
Yeah.
strong, otherwise so that I can move.
I like
So
how you said that. Of
what?
course. I like how you said that.
Yeah, so I need to get this part stronger so that I
But
can move. Doesn't matter if I have my legs stronger, but I need to have the upper body stronger because this is what moves me. Well, I have the movement. I got transferred with my chair, but
mhm,
to the bathroom or to my bed or things, my hands are what I use the most.
yes.
So, any other idea?
Nope.
Okay, so I think we can finish with the first part of this video. So if you like it, please give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. I think we're gonna do a video like once or twice a month. So see you in the next video. See you in our next episode.
Yeah.